Welcome back, guys. I'm Brian J, and I'm super excited to be back with you guys. But this time, we are going to be talking about a pageant that people are really enjoying. We really don't have a pageant in July except for this one. So it's really interesting to have this pageant, and the caliber of contestants and production is really, really good. So it's really entertaining. And today we're going to be talking about my favorites so far for Miss Supranational 2023. It's going to be held in Poland as usual. It is a pageant that, it's very entertaining. The production value is very good, and I'm really excited to be sharing, kind of my favorites, my thoughts with you guys about these girls. So let's go ahead and get into it. But before we begin, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do it. It's Real Brian J. Also, you're on YouTube. It would mean absolutely the universe to me if you would click that red subscribe button. You can also turn on that bell notification. It'll tell you when I upload videos, because we do frequently upload videos. You like pageants. I love pageants. It's a match made in heaven, you see? So go ahead and do that. I appreciate it. Now, let's go ahead and dive into the video. I'm kind of going to be talking about these girls in random, kind of just sharing a little bit of my initial thoughts. These are my initial thoughts. I'm still working on getting to know them, seeing their socials, seeing what they're about, and I do want to take a moment and say that Supranational has been doing a great job, because they have provided the pageant community and fans with a bunch of clips to get to know the contestants during this time before the pageant. So it's really interesting to see, to kind of get a feel of their personalities, kind of see a little bit of insight into their life, what they like, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. So if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and go into the Supranational YouTube right after this video and check them out, because you will be impressed by a lot of the contestants, and the quality is really good, actually. So kudos to Miss Supra once again. Let's go ahead and begin with these girls. I have a random list. These, like I said, it's going to be changing. There's only 55 contestants so far chosen. There will probably be much more by the time we get to closer to July. So this will be updated. So just stick around. But these are my initial thoughts, the girls that really caught my attention. So I'm super excited to share it with you. Let's go ahead and start with Mauritius. Now, Mauritius last year, she also made it into the top 24, I think it was. Super interesting. This girl is also a good contender for a spot at the Miss Supranational stage. Now, let me tell you, this girl really captured my attention because she was very real. Like, when I saw the videos of her, I just thought she was very natural, and it wasn't kind of like rehearsed. It was rather refreshing to see that. So that is what caught my attention from Mauritius, and I'm super excited to see the evolution. Just coming back from in last year's pageant placing, I think that they could do it again. So this girl has a lot of potential, and I'm hoping to see more from her and see that just that personality that really shines through more on the international stage and at the pageant. So yeah, kudos to Mauritius for another good girl in a row. Then I have Miss Colombia. Now, this girl is beautiful. She is a girl that is also not obscure to pageants. I think that her being fluent in English is something that really helps her. Again, Colombia has been placing really well at Supra, and I think that this girl isn't going to be the exception. She's really pretty. She's very, although her English might not be the best English, she defends herself very, very well. And even though her English is not the best, she can still project some sort of like sweetness and emotions into her sayings. It's not like some girls unfortunately have to like think, because it's not their native language. So you kind of lose that kind of like connection with the girls. But Miss Colombia, she really does have like this sweet kind of like aura. And I always kind of think of Miss Supra more of like a girl next door kind of vibe. Like the girl that you want, but the girl that you want to be, like kind of that. Everyone's jealous of her because she's so pretty, but she's also really sweet, kind of like that vibe. And Colombia gives me that, at least in terms of vibe. So I'm really excited to see what Colombia could bring to the Super stage. And I'm pretty sure she's going to be, a staple in my top 20. So then I have South Africa. Yanda was one of my favorites, obviously, for Miss South Africa. Being first runner up, super cool. luckily she gets to go to Supra. And, you know, Lalela just won. It's a back-to-back. A back-to-back is very hard. But when you put a girl like this in that position, I feel like you can rest assured, African, you know, fans, South African fans can rest assured gonna come to kill. The only thing I would say is I hope they find the correct styling, which I don't think is a problem because the Miss South Africa organization has been doing a great job with that. So just find the perfect styling. She has the voice, she has the beauty. And what can I say? I think that we're going to be seeing her go very, very far and potentially getting a back-to-back crown, which would be insane. It would also be a three-peat for Africa. So that would be a monumental moment. So keep an eye on South Africa. After her, I have Thailand. She was able to snatch that Supranational Thailand crown. And yeah, I love her. I love her. On international stage, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, let's say, if she's going to be able to push through as far as I want her to. She is a very sexy girl. I don't think of Supra in such of a sexy way, so hopefully they can kind of pull that back. I hope I'm expressing that correctly. You guys can kind of like understand my drift. I just think that she is very beautiful. She's very beautiful. I just want to, I don't know, she looks sweet, but she's also fierce, and I'm a sucker for that. I'm a sucker for fierce and beautiful and sexy, and she has it. So I'm really excited to see, you know, what else she offers to the stage, because we know her for being just this fierce competitor. So I'm expecting a lot from her, and I can't wait for her to wow me. Good job, Thailand. Then I have Brazil. Now, Brazil has been doing great in every pageant around the world and have been sending contestants that are absolutely great. And let me tell you, she is not the exception. I really like that she is a veteran. She's a veteran of pageants. She is not new to this whole scene. The only thing that I would kind of suggest to her team and to her is that sometimes in photography, she looks really, really good, really refreshing and young. But then when I've seen videos, sometimes she looks a little bit, that freshness kind of like loses it on video. So I would really like for maybe a hair change. I think maybe the blonde, it being so blonde is kind of maybe aging her, and it just makes her look a little bit more or less fresh. And I really think that that is a staple in Supranational winners, is just having kind of like this fresh kind of, like I said before, just girl next door kind of vibe. And I feel like she could achieve that with maybe a styling difference. So, but apart from that, she is a veteran, like I said, so she has the chops, she has the experience. This year or last year wasn't a very good year for veterans. So hopefully that is over with and Brazil can capture potentially their Miss Supranational crown. Now let's go ahead and continue with Peru. Now let me tell you, this girl from Peru, absolutely love her. She's very refreshing. She's natural. I really like how she communicates. She gives me that vibe of a girl next door, very friendly, very lovable, and I'm really liking it. She's probably one of my favorite girls that I've seen from Peru, and I think that, yeah, Peru has been working hard in Supra, and I think that this girl could go very, very far, farther than a lot of the other girls that have come before her. So I'm excited to see what kind of package she brings to Supra, because, yeah, she has a lot of potential. Then I have India. Now, India is another one. I'm telling you, she's giving me, again, that super kind of vibe. She might be a little bit too teen. So, again, a styling kind of issue. I think that they should try to find that styling that will make her look very womanly, but also fresh, because she already has that. She's refreshing and beautiful. And she just looks sweet and cute. Let me tell you, these girls from India are always great speakers. She's not the exception. So I'm just excited to see her. And there's like pretty much no doubt in my mind that this girl is going to go very far in the competition as well. Now, here's another surprise for my next girl. I have Canada. Now, I wasn't really looking at Canada, but then I started seeing her Supra videos that they were uploading. And I was like, wow, this girl has presence. This girl has just kind of like a je ne sais quoi. She has something. I can't really put my finger on it yet, but she caught my attention. And I think that people are kind of like overlooking her. I know it's early in the game, so, you know, people will eventually see these girls and be like, oh, I didn't see her. And I think that she is going to be one of them, because Canada, honestly, she has this presence. She was very confident and I really liked it. So although I can't say a lot about her yet, I think that she captured me. She's a very beautiful girl. And again, that presence is everything. After her, I have Guatemala. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That face is worth everything. She could easily be the face of the competition. She is statuesque. She's beautiful. Again, I can't say a lot about her just yet because I haven't learned enough from her. But again, she's another one that has captured my attention and just made me think like, wow, that girl has a lot of potential. So super excited again to see what she can bring. And hopefully, you know, she just has this evolution that wows everyone, because there is kind of like a street in Guatemala in Supra. Again, they have been doing really good year after year. So I'm hoping that this girl can also pull through and get a spot in that semifinals. And my last girl is Ecuador. Now, Ecuador, again, continuing with the beauty trend, she is stunning. This girl is wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, I sounded like a dog right there. But she is absolutely stunning. I can't believe how beautiful she is. And again, she is another one that has captured a lot of people in the pageant community. And let me tell you, I am very, very excited, like more excited than any other girl, to see what she transforms into and what she brings to Supra, because I see a lot of potential in her. I don't know if I see the Supra kind of like stamp on her. I kind of look at her and I see more of grand, I want to say. But I'm super excited to see what this girl can do. I am excited to see how she speaks, how she can kind of project a message with people, and hopefully she's tying in, you know, everything that she needs for Supra with her personality. And I think that Ecuador has a queen in their hands, so that's amazing. Congrats to Ecuador. Now guys, I have just mentioned my 10 favorites so far. It is very hard because there's actually really good caliber in this group. Even though there's 55 girls so far, the caliber in this group is very, very good. So it's very hard. And I could probably say something positive about all of these girls. There's a bunch of girls more that have my eye, and I'm just watching them very, very closely, waiting to see. I know we hear the same names over and over again, but it's a thing about preparation and about want. These countries really want to shine in international pageants, and they are putting the work into it. So I'm super excited to hear what you guys have to say. Who did I miss? What do you guys think about my top 10 so far? What girls should I start doing a little bit more research on that you guys have caught on to? And yeah, I want to know your 3 favorites, guys. So go ahead and write them down in the comments. I appreciate you for being here. Let's go ahead and have a fun discussion in the bottom in the comments. Remember, once again, subscribe. It would mean absolutely the universe to me. And yeah, like the video. Why not? You're already here. I appreciate you guys. I will see you later. Thank you for being here. And yeah.